So, we're going to do another MagicYoyo review today. This is the MagicYoyo N5 Desperado. So, just bought this recently. Basically bought it so that I could try it for 5A. Wanted it for 5A, figured it's 5A May, what the hell. But, you know, gotta do a review. Figured gotta do a review, kind of, you know, do some 1A tricks on it. So, swapped out the string, do some 1A tricks on it as well. I kind of suck at 5A, but that's primarily what I bought it for. But for the review purposes, we're going to do some 1A tricks on it. So, without further ado, let's get right into the dimensions here, or into the specs here. Now, I'm not sure if these are 100% correct, because it doesn't seem right, at least on the weight, but I'm pulling this off of yoyoplay.com. So, if they're wrong, tell them, not me. So anyway, specs. Weight is 69.5 grams. I don't know if that's true or not. Diameter is 50.8 millimeters, so kind of a smaller diameter. Width is 45.3 millimeters, kind of a pretty wide, like, for as small as the diameter is, that's actually pretty wide. So, normal-ish width, maybe a little bit, touch on the wide side, with a smallish diameter. Gap width is 4.72 millimeters. Body shape, super wide. I guess that's, you know. Material, 6061 aluminum. Comes with a standard MagicYoyo concave bearing. Standard MagicYoyo silicone pads. And, you know, bind required, includes string and all that jazz. So, anyway, the Desperado is, it's a rather interesting yo-yo, to say the least. I will tell you that I am not the biggest fan of this thing as a 1A yo-yo. I'm not. The MagicYoyo stuff, particularly the budget stuff, I only paid $7 for this. So for the $7 that I paid for this, it's worth every penny, and I'm glad I have it for that. I think it looks beautiful. This blue color is amazing. I think this is one of the nicest blues I've ever seen, and it's this kind of like brushed, shiny finish. I'm not usually a big fan of this like shiny finish, but it's not bad on this yo-yo because mostly I'm just using it for 5A. So you know, it's fine for that. I don't need to do a whole lot of grind tricks, at least not yet, for 5A. So for that, so far so good. And anyway, so it's got this kind of a brushed, like polished aluminum ring in there, and it's rather subtle as far as engravings are concerned. It says Desperado over here, it says it over there too. I don't mind that. Throw it around a little bit. You know, I'm not usually the biggest fan of engravings, but I think this one kind of looks classy. I'm a big fan of how good the yo-yo looks, particularly like spinning around. It's like, you know, it's pretty easy to see as far as all that's concerned. Terrible. And yeah, grind's okay. That sticky finish is like, it's not sticky, but it's like, that finish isn't perfect for grinds, but because there's that little ridge there, it actually hits your finger right, so you can kind of get those finger grinds really good. No issues there. A little sticky for the like hand and arm grinds and stuff, but if you're just doing the finger grinds, it's actually pretty good. As far as finger spins, you could do them. I messed it up. But got a nice deep cup there for finger spins, if you can land them. There we go. Yeah. See, you could totally do it. It's a little sticky in there, so like if you don't hit it on your fingernail right, your fingers kind of stick to the laser engraving there. But you know, it wasn't designed with finger spins in mind necessarily, so it's not. You know, you can't argue with it. You could do them if you're better at finger spins than I am and can hit them more consistently. You could certainly do them. I find these deep cups to be rather easy to finger spin in. Let's pop it open. So, MagicYoyo bearing. It's a little loud. Could use some lube. I should probably do that video too. How I lube a bearing. Would work for fidget spinners and stuff too. But standard MagicYoyo pads, they're, you know, nothing fancy as far as that's concerned, just kind of a V shape that drops off. Standard little black MagicYoyo axle, works just fine, got the hex head there, actually looks good, you know, so, yeah, a pretty good looking yo-yo, I will say that. It's, I really like this blue. A lot of yo-yos come in this, like, kind of sky blue type of color, and, you know, I think that's a good looking color, and I think the kind of, like, brushed, shiny aluminum with the sky blue looks particularly good. So, I'm definitely a big fan of the way it looks. As far as thumb grinds, there's not really a lip there, so you can't really thumb grind it. Maybe if you threw it on an angle or were better at it, or, you know, was your thing, you could probably get them and catch it and do okay, but it's kind of a little small. It'd be hard to catch because the diameter's not that big, and there's not much of a lip there. So, pretty tough for that. It doesn't vibe terribly, but I wouldn't call this yo-yo particularly smooth. But for $7, you know, I mean, you can't expect it to be like dead smooth, like it's some kind of like it's a one drop or something. It's just, that's just not what it is. And here, let me show you. We'll do a little fingernail vibe test here. But it's not the smoothest yo-yo ever, but also not the, you know, for the $7, I've paid more. A little bit of vibe there on the end. This side's pretty smooth. This side vibes a little bit. But nothing terrible. And, you know, so as far as that's concerned, not bad. It's pretty super stable, which is nice. Good for, which is why it's good, I think, good for 5A, because it's really like, you know, it kind of like wants to auto-correct itself. So like I hit it off my hand and it started to tilt, and then when I threw it again, it tilted back. So super stable as far as that's concerned, and that just has to do with the shape being wide and there being a lot of rim weight at the edges there. So works pretty well for 5A, and in addition to that, you know, with it being so stable for a noob at 5A like me, you know, couldn't ask for more. Couldn't ask for more than that. So anyway, guys, though, let me know what you think about it. Tell me in the comments. Do you have an N5 Desperado? What do you think about it? Do you use it for 5A? Do you use it for 1A? How do you use yours? I'm digging the blue, and you know, having fun learning some 5A. Although I suck at it. So you know, I did some on Tuesday to show you how bad I was at it. So look at that video. But for my random Tuesday thoughts this week. But you know, tell me what you think about it. And MagicYoyo N5 Desperado. For the, you know, $8 that I paid for it, I'm loving the heck out of it, particularly for 5A May. But you know, anyway, guys, want to thank everybody for liking and subscribing. I've been getting a lot of love lately, so it's been a good week. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Cheers to you, and I'll see you next time.